Good morning, good morning, good morning. One second. So sorry. Sometimes life just happens. And I said this on Conversations with the Queen yesterday. Life just happens, and this is where you are. So, good morning. Good morning. I am Dana Williamson with B.A.D, Blessed Anointed Destined LLC, the original B.A.D Queen of the Round Table. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me take these off because that will cause a glare. Thank you so much for being here for Tuesday Teaching. Listen, I will not be before you long. I just have something I need to share, and I needed to bring Tuesday Teaching back on a proper note. So, yes, Tuesday Teaching will be here every week. About this time between 11 and 12 noon Central Standard Time. Let's get a little housekeeping done. I would love for you to follow me here on Haps TV. I am Bad Queen. I would love for you to join my business group on Facebook, which is the Royal Court. I would also truly love if you would follow me on YouTube as Bad Coach Dana. I just recently changed the name. So if you see an older video and it says Bad Keys, that's what we used to be. Now we're Bad Coach Dana. We're getting everything together the way it needs to be. So I'd love for you to follow me, and I'd love for you to really get, what you need out of one or two of those places. So viewers, thank you so much for joining. Let's get right into the meat of today's Tuesday Teaching, which we're talking about dropping hundreds. And let me sit back. Dropping hundreds. Now, in your mind, you're probably thinking, what's she talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. And this has been on my mind for almost a month. And I would say, and you know what, actually a little over a month. I'm sorry, that ringing is just, okay. So it's really been on my mind a little over a month. And it started when a classmate of mine took me to a cigar lounge for my birthday. Now, mind you, my birthday is in August. But because we weren't able to celebrate and she had some things going on and wasn't able to make it, to come to Milwaukee, I went, she's only about 30 minutes up from me. So we went out to a cigar lounge that's in between Milwaukee and where she lives. Okay. And what was only supposed to be a couple of hours, lunch and talking turned into 7 hours of having a great time. And introducing her to the culture and me seeing old friends, people I didn't even know were part of the cigar culture, and really just having a great afternoon and meeting new people. Um, what happened was she catered to me. And I'm not saying this to say, oh, I need this or I need that, or that I couldn't cater to myself. She just blessed me. And when I tell you I was truly blessed, I was. Because when I left there, I thought about, we were classmates. We graduated high school together. We went to high school together, and we go back for fundraisers and all of that. And I'm going to get to my points. I just need you to hear what I'm saying. After this particular day, I thought about, this is the type of woman that needs to sit at the tables I'm sitting at, or needs to be in the room I'm in or desiring to be in. And so God took me to this whole thing of, what is that, little girl? I need you to really. And so I had to step back and I had to say, okay, Lord, let me move me out of the way and let me hear what you're saying. And he showed me what he's been trying to show me for months, losing friendships, changing where I am, where I sit, where I minister. He's been showing me, and he just said he laid it all on the line, step by step by step. And it just kind of ended with this particular event. And I said, I need women who can drop hundreds on the table, not for me, but for everybody, and not blink. Another example. I I go over to a cigar lounge from time to time. I have meetings there. I have meetings at the library, I have meetings at restaurants, I have meetings wherever I need to have meetings at that is comfortable for my clients, and we get contracts signed. I need y'all to catch that. So I had a particular meeting a little over a month ago. Um, Actually, probably almost 2 months ago. Now we're going into March. And when I sat down at the meeting, it was a no-brainer for me to spend almost $35 just sitting down. If it wasn't cigars, it was my beverage, and I believe I had like a wine, or I don't know, but it was either wine or water. But you have to understand, when you go to places like that, you're gonna spend like $100 on water. So nonetheless, it was a simple no-brainer. I didn't blink, I didn't flinch, I didn't. And what I noticed is someone I knew asked me about, oh, what do you have there? And I told them, and she was like, well, how much does that cost? And I'm just like, I don't know. I had to look at my receipt. I had to look at my receipt. I don't know. It don't even say what the breakdown is. I don't know. I spent $35. I don't know. My point, and this is where I'm going to get to in here, is everything that we talk about, it's a mindset thing. Everything that we talk about in building a business, everything that we talk about in um, wanting to be that CEO of a Fortune 500 company, every time we talk about being a bad billionaire, a blessed one and destined billionaire, we're talking about whatever is in our mind that we're speaking out of our mouths. You see, if the mind and the mouth connect, the heart shows up. Let me say that again. When the mind and the mouth connect, the heart shows up. And the reason why is because when people hesitate in saying what they need to say, it's because it's not truly ingrained in their spirit, man. It's not coming out properly. So I name this dropping hundreds. Why? It's a mindset thing. You need to be able to, let me use these as an example. These are my $1,000 placeholders. I show this to my money group because I do have a money society. These are placeholders. They have B.A.D on them. See the gold, right? Okay, and the bling, and all like a little bit of bling. So, and these are $1,000. These are not $100, but nonetheless, I need you to get the same analogy. If you walk into a place and it's 8 of you, and 8 of you drop $100 bill on the table, that's $800, right? You guys know that you're going to be there for a while. You're going to eat, drink, be merry. You might be there all day. I don't know. But depending on where you are, what you're doing, what you know, this type of establishment, what the costs are, dropping $800 on the table is relatively simple. The mindset I want you to get you to as I get to these points is when you drop $100 on the table, you're not worried about getting change back. This is what I want you to just kind of formulate in your mind if I even get to the points, okay? Because you might bow out because you ain't got $100 to drop on a table. But those of you that are still here, if you got $100 or you know that you will eventually, hear me out. When 8 of you drop $100 on the table, 8 of you are not worried about getting change back. 8 of you are not counting the pockets of the next person. 8 of you are not worried about what this person drinks. I don't have a cute cup, but then you're not worried if they're getting the top line Remy, I think it's 1758, whatever it's called, the white Hennessy, water, a salad, a steak. When you drop $800 on the table, it is because everyone at the table is going to eat, is going to drink, going to be merry, and guess what? We might sign some contracts. When you drop $100 on the table, you are investing not only in you, but in the people that are sitting at your table. This is a mindset thing. So when I say, and I'm going to start sharing it more because I've created my graphics and I've got my spiel that I'm going to give to my group later. But when you drop hundreds on the table, you don't worry about getting change back. You're not even worried about receipts. You're making sure that the waitress, the waiter, the host, whoever gets a tip. And the tip is more than the 15% general gratuity. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a mindset thing. See, I might live in the hood, so you might say, "Oh, okay, well, you making your money, so you got it to drop $100 in because how much is you paying for your house?" And it doesn't matter because my house is going to be a representation in the hood that you can have a mansion and a yacht and be okay. The point I'm making is this: when your mind is set, and if you're making any comments, I'm so sorry, I cannot see any. I apologize. It's very different now. How they, it's very different. Nonetheless.